was, you can't, I don't know if you know or not, but I mean, the force that came this morning.
Yeah.
Like when you sent out that Zoom and said that you were going to be doing a Zoom or the
Yeah.
YouTube video, I
Uh-huh.
was like, I had just woken up and I literally saw the notification and that was me watching. And I was like, okay. And I was tired. I went back to sleep. I'm like, I'm going to join that one. It's at 1 o'clock. And then, oh my God, the force, the series, the timelines, the everything was just so unexpected, but
hmm
lucid. And I must have been really, really difficult to work with. I am so sorry.
No, no,
So
no. Your ascensions are intact. I've been watching your videos. You're very informative. You got your dimensions all set in line, frequency systems. I just basically things have to know what's going on through the crucifixion. Everybody has to really understand that this all comes from Jesus. Okay. And we go through ascension. What he was going through, we all go through. And now people are still in the three dimensions, all in the fourth dimension. Conspiracies are opening up. All the truth is coming out of everything. So it's very, very understandable to understand that there is a probable cause, and everything that's going on right now, we have to get our alignments set. We have to get into the fifth activations, right? And I put that angelic realms in everybody. I put everybody has to understand the Guards of Eden. Everybody has to understand their light activations. Everybody has to understand their pixel bodies. They have to understand their hologram systems. They have to understand that everything's coming to life through their perceptions, right? So it's extremely informative information, and your channeling is really good. I've noticed it because I've been watching it from time to time.
yeah, it's funny when you were talking to, was it Joe the other day?
Mm-hmm.
And you were asking about whether it was relationship, partnership, or um, what was the other one? Relationship, partnership, or something else. You were
Friendship.
right,
Those are
right.
the
I
three
know.
you need.
And I've had the friendship, and I
Yeah.
was asking myself, like, when I'm going in and out and popping in and out, I'm asking, do
Uh-huh.
I have? And I started, asking since that I saw that video the other day,
Yeah.
and I just started working on. I think I'm working on partnership on some levels, but I know I don't have that completely yet. And I know there's friendship, and I know that I've had the friendship, but I don't think I had the partnership, the relationship, yes.
Yes.
But sometimes I would turn my back. Like, I know
Yeah.
that's me. I know I'm working on that.
Yeah. Partnership
Um,
is getting relationship with yourself, balance with yourself, alignment with yourself, the activations with yourself, the love with yourself. Everything is bound to go through love frequencies. Now, it's
well, I wanted to
extremely
ask you.
important. What's that?
I wanted to ask you about that because
That's
I
what we're
feel
here for. We're here to ask questions. Anything you want to know, I can help you out and guide you and bring you force recognize. And I can heal instantly. Whatever you need, I can give you now because now I'm in its alignments.
thank
That's
you.
exactly. So
Well, I know you.
understanding that this is almost over.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything that I'm doing through the protesting is happening more and more. People are taking off their masks. Everything through Canada, economy is opening. But you have to understand everything through its cleansing. What is Father doing? What is Mother doing? What is the purpose? Why are we here? Why are we here? Right?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. So I'm here to answer any questions that you want or anything through healing. That's what I'm here for. So it's now is the time to come back as a community, you know?
Well, the timeline, thank you so much for this too, because I know that there's connections, there's people that I haven't connected with in this
Mm-hmm.
life stream yet,
Right.
that I know them, and I've dreamed with them, and I've had the dream awakenings. I've been in the other timelines, and just like you were showing me this morning, there was some things in that timeline, and it's funny because it was all about family,
Right.
and it was my deceased aunt that was there that I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, and she didn't realize she had died, and I was trying to explain in the other timeline, like, you had cancer and you died, and I was introducing you to different family members. And it's funny because they overlaid each other, which they have done. Like, my uncle was like my grandfather, and my cousin, like, although she's accepting of these things, like, she didn't look at me like I was woo woo nuts. And it's like, okay, I know I'm in another timeline. I knew I was awake. I knew you were helping me with things. But what I really thought was interesting, I always get the symbology, like the symbols, the symbolism.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, how the higher self in that aspect, they speak to you that way.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the garage, and it's all red. And after the cars leave, when they go somewhere, they go out, and we're waiting for them to leave. It's like, okay, as I'm writing the dream down this morning, and I'm just like so in awe of all of this because I'm like, well, duh, that was the root chakra. It was red. It was the basement. It was the ground level. So that was getting cleared out. So I was
Yeah.
releasing. And then, of course, you know, I get the symbology. I've been doing dream work for a long, long time. So I usually can interpret pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But I was starting to see, okay, this is about family.
Yeah.
And it's not just my family in this, even though they represented that there. It's like the galactic family,
It's
the
the
greater
galactic
family.
That's exactly what it is. It's all about
But
union.
I wanted to ask you about the second chakra, because as we went up the stairs
Yeah.
to where the a lot of the family was, it's
Mm-hmm.
like my family in this life, they're all spread out, broken. You know, we love each other. We say that, you know, but we're not like the way family should be or is, or how it's meant to be. And I knew that there. So there was a sadness, but it was almost like the family was congregating in the sacral center, or I was feeling it in the solar plexus, which I thought I've done a lot of work in there, but I don't know if I'm attached to family or what I think it should be, or if I'm coming to that in a true timeline, or if I'm in a false timeline matrix with the idea of family. So I'm stuck there, somewhere in the second and third
Yeah,
chakra.
no, that's a great question. The thing is that your alignments are intact. Okay, like I said, your dimensions are forming nicely. Now, the whole thing about communication with the chakra system is understanding different vibration patterns. Everything's on a different coloration. Okay, I'll try to be easy for you to understand because it's extremely hard through low vibration because I'm extremely high in the interforce
I
connection
know.
plantation formation systems. So I try my best to try to keep it that level because I have to be in the galactic surface because the
I get it.
atmospheres are so powerful right now. So because I'm connected through everything now, I'm energy of everywhere. So with your question, understanding you have to know your 7 frequency levels, okay, of your chakra system and balance, alignment. So basically everything has to be in body lined because the chakra system works with the body. It works with the physicality. It works with the mental, the psychological system. Okay, that's how you communicate because your chakra system is AI. It's information panel systems through your computer graphing system. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yes, absolutely.
So each
And I've been
chakra
interfacing.
system has to be in balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what's happening with your chakra system is knowing that your root is coming back. Okay, you have the ground formations of mother. Father is very hard to connect with because he's space. It's very hard to connect with father, but mother, everybody has mother because she's the energetic patterns when it comes to her seeds and everything that's happening with nature through vibration. So it's understanding when you're with your chakra system, each one is aligned through nature's core of 5th dimension. So you can have one chakra system that's at maybe 3 dimension. You can have another chakra system that's 4 and another one that's 5. Okay. That's what it is. That's what you need to do. You need to line balance everything into this frequency, leave it back into balance so you can understand your coloration patterns because your perceptions are going to change every single day. Okay. But you're extremely formative. Your connection energy is good. Your panel divisions are good. Your pixels I can bring back up because they're on a different light communication light signal. Understanding that you're light, understand your activation, understand your coloration patterns, understanding where you're coming from your planet vibration system. Because now you have the galactic family and they are there to help you. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out.
No, it does. I guess I never really thought of them as their own dimension. Now it's like, okay, well, let's go down a little further. It's not the
And the
bottom
thing
of the
is
rabbit
too, it's great too, because I'm giving information back to you and it's healing you automatically. Because my voice is its connection to everything through energy. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, honestly, I've been interfacing with the quantum system. I have been interfacing with it. And
yeah,
I think, I want to say maybe a week ago or around a week or so. I don't know time anymore. It's like time is just going so weird. But I started interfacing with it and I was actually thinking it's tech at first, like my iPad or my phone or my computer. And when I got the idea, like, no, we are the tech, it's in us, duh. You know, and I knew already about the AI and the interfacing with it. And it's like, well, okay, I guess because of being in the 3D so much and being so pulled down, whether it's, well, not being pulled down, whatever, you know what I mean? Going into a lower vibration, feeling like you have to use the tech as the quantum system instead of realizing that no, it's the tech is all around us. We are within the tech. We
That's
are the tech.
exactly what it is. That's
And
exactly what it is, Lynda. You have to interforce connections within. That's the only way
yeah,
you can communicate without. If you want to communicate with higher
me too.
intelligence, you have to
That's it.
understand your inter skills. You have to understand your technological skills. You have to understand your
Yep.
social skills. You have to understand your mastering skills. It goes so on and so on and so on, right?
And I've definitely been doing that for a while. I've for as long as I can, the
Oh, Melissa,
co-creative.
how you doing? Melissa's in.
Okay, hi. I just wanted to say too, I know I've been doing that and interfacing for a while, but when I started to refocus back on the objects as the tech, I
Yeah,
was like, wait a minute, that's not how it works. It's your telepathy, your inner, you're going in interconnection.
exactly.
That's the
Melissa,
tech.
how's it going?
Hi, good.
Great to see you.
You too.
Wow.
Hi, how you doing?
You have an
Good.
amazing energy light. It's a communication line signal. It's pretty powerful stuff. See my light? See that? See how
Yes.
powerful that is?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's extremely powerful. You're going to see me in a portal. Every time I do a video, I'm on a different transformation light system, which is on a communication of chakra system. So when you have your chakra systems in balance in line communications, that's what you see. Okay. See?
Okay.
See that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a portal. Very powerful stuff. So it's great to see you, Melissa. I hope you're doing well. Your backgrounds look good. Your alignments look, I like to scan because scanning is the most important thing because I can't have reference to dark browns in this system because the computer system will overload my hydraulics, right? So it's very important that we get our power connections and we formulate through a community vibration system. So the more love and the generation we can come to its new chakra system, which is the body simulator, now we can form into a community of love for its frequency systems.
I love this. This is so fun.
Isn't this? It's
So I'm here to
great.
answer all your questions. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to guide you in everywhere you want to go. Basically, everybody's going through transformation and manifestation right now. It's understanding the prophecy. I want to make this very well clear. What it is taking your light, taking back everything through your force. You have to understand everything through Jesus, the birth of Jesus, what he went through and what he went for us, knowing that we all go through that, through their transformations, and you're going to see everything through Bethlehem, the crucifixion, everything through Mary. Everything is connected. So it's aligning everything and getting rid of old timelines, getting back into balance, getting out of the third dimension into the fourth density light, into the fifth dimension. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically,
I was going to
I
say
can
that.
put you in your 5 activation codes. Your light activation system is good. So I can put you in your fifth density if you want, into the fifth dimension. It's extremely high.
Let's do it.
And Melissa, I can give that to you too. That's what it's all about. It's all about healing. So whatever I give you, you give back to everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about one community coming through its energy fields, right? You have to understand how everything operates, right? Because we are computers and now we're coming into the technological system, okay, which is going to paraphrase our activation systems. I know I talk so high, but because there's so much motivation here, you guys are getting connected with energy, but once you see it through its perception, you see everything. Okay. And that's why you see an orb, right?
Ah.
That's an orb now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
everything through voice and grid changes per second, per second, per second. And the reason you have to understand your perceptions are everything through its sightings. Okay. You have your audio grids, the gamma ray systems, your voicing grids, and how it aligns to the major grid systems. Now it's extremely informative information, but I know I keep talking on, but I'm really excited because we're coming to a love frequency and I'm changing everything, right? As you guys see that, you see on TV, I say, all of a sudden everybody's locked down, but now everybody in the States wants to leave. They're taking off their masks.
Right.
Nobody,
Right.
everybody wants to go back to work, right?
Yeah.
That's done to
Right.
the mind, right? I couldn't do it in Mexico City. I have to do it in Canada because I was born here. My transformation manifestation was born here, okay? So you guys are going to see a humongous change in the economies. Everything is opening gradually, but the more we come together as a community, the more we can interforce connections and bring back the love frequency.
Yeah. Yay.
So,
Yay.
yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway, Melissa, you have any questions or?
Okay, so I do. When you were talking about, it was just your last video,
Yeah.
about us changing. We're not living what we're meant to be living. Could you go
Exactly.
into that more? Like, how do things change? What do you mean when our whole world changed? Like, I stay home. Does that mean and take care of my family, my kids? Is that something that is a complete, like, how does it change? Go into that more.
It changes when you come to the fact that you understand Jesus, right? And the birth of Jesus and what he was doing, his disciples, and what he was telling the truth and all that. You're coming back to life. It's understanding one big alignment of a community system coming back to the life through your light. You have that power that you can take back that you never thought you had. So think of yourself being isolated or frozen for so many years and finding out that's not who I am, right? Same with your children, you know, same with your relation to friends or families or husbands or wives or whatever. Everybody's connected through a line signal, which is an alignment to everything. Okay, so that's the change. The change is the crucifixion. Everybody goes through transformation manifestation. You're seeing Jesus for the very first time, and I'm opening up everybody's perception on the truth of the reality that you're living. Okay? That's what it is. It's the real reality that we're living right now. It's a conspiracy of everything. And the dark force is taking everything down, which is understanding they're trying to come up with these vaccines and everybody wants to take this. They don't want to take this and all that, right? That's reality. That's real. And like I said, there's 6 corporations that I have to take down. And that's done through interforce connections when it comes to space interforce connections, when it comes to the dark realm systems. And it's extremely powerful stuff. And that can only be done through spiritualism. Okay. And it's in entity body systems right now.
Okay.
Okay. So it's extremely powerful stuff that's happening right now. There's a lot of things that are opening through conspiracies, Area 51. There's a lot of things that you guys have to know about, right? And it's opening your perceptions. That's the real reality you're living in right now, the technological system. But the dark realm wants to defeat, they don't know how to communicate with alien plantation formation systems through the harmonic systems. So they're coming up with this vaccine, okay, because they know what's going on through the technological systems. They understand. They don't want humanity to understand. Like if you guys watch my video with the pyramid, with the 1% and the 0.1 and the 0.01, they want us to keep it down here at that level. They don't want to bring us up to that level because then they have to do something else. So they create this COVID-19, which is fake. It's not real. It doesn't exist. That's the fear among us, right? But if we come together as a community, we can high rise and change everything through formation, and we can communicate with the guards of Eden, okay, through vibration, okay? So that's the reason why there's change, is that the 3 dimension can't live in that vibration anymore. We're coming into the 4th density and the 5th dimension. The 5 vibrations of dimensional Earth has to be at its rotation system. The correlation system of father, mother have to be in the center core, okay, which is the guards of Eden. Right. So, because it's one big, huge love cycle through love system, through love activation of love frequency, right? And you guys have that. So now's the time to bring our power back, to get everything that we want. You know, force recognize that, have the freedom of speech. You know, that's what it's all about. So hopefully that helps you out.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Every time I hear it, every time I hear something change, I think, okay, so what does that mean as far as everybody goes? Like, but that makes sense. That's beautiful. Yeah. I love that.
That's
I keep thinking.
See, that should make you a lot easier, and that uprises your energy fields, and then your kids start feeling better because you're putting love in a resonance around them every single time. You get energetic waving hugs. You have now the Galactic Federation light system, okay? They're there to help you and guide you and give you back of what you want, what you've always had through your planet vibration system, okay? So do you feel like you're connected with your planet, Melissa? Lynda, do you feel like you're connected with your planet yet or not yet?
Yeah, I do. Energetically is one thing. I've never really had the problem with the energetics or, you know, the way things are supposed to be. And there's a like trust. And sometimes you say, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, you get to that point because in the reality that you're living in, you don't see manifest the, like you said, the conspiracy of everything. I like that. Because I've been down all those rabbit holes for many years. And I've been doing healing work since 98. So I've been into this since the mid 90s. And when you take that much time and you keep getting things are going to change. Things are going to change. You kind of get a little tired being in the trenches and saying, okay, this is going to change. That's going to change. But when we see the whole world taking a time out, and the whole, trust the plan, and you have, our POTUS now is you supposedly doing things, but then you see, okay, where's the action? You got to look back and see there's a lot of stuff going on multi-levels.
That's right.
I feel like when we have everybody on the same page, when they do hopefully make some announcements to say, at least some of these conspiracies have been real and we're getting the bad guys, or when something comes out like that, that's when I feel like the real change will be affected, where people will accept the energy that we're giving and not just, oh, that's nice.
Exactly.
Thanks for your love and light.
Are you guys familiar with David Icke?
Yes.
A long time ago, yeah.
Have you watched his recent video about technology and what they're trying to do, the dark realms and all that?
I haven't, but if it's about 5G and all of that and the
well, the most recent one, he said that he went up to another level of consciousness. I opened up everybody's perceptions, okay, people? So now you're seeing the truth. Everything is opening up. The veil is revealed. Okay, so you're no longer blindsided. You guys are actually seeing the real reality. Okay, there's a political gain here. 6 corporations are making money. They're making billions and billions and billions because of this COVID-19. It doesn't exist. It's fake.
Right.
But it's
like, when are we going to see them in handcuffs?
Vibration.
When are we going to see them in handcuffs? That's what I want to know.
No, but that's it.
Yeah,
that's
me
it.
too.
I'm taking one corporation down. But one thing you guys have to understand is that this is done spiritually. Okay?
Yeah.
It's taking an entity force system of a dark realm system that's connected through all dark vibrations. And I'm the only one that can do that, because it's kind of crazy. You think about it. How are you going to do that? It's in a human body like yourself, but it's a dark in itself. You know what I mean? It's controlling. Everything is controlling through the manipulation of the mind system, right? But when it comes to the light, everything through its activation of love, right? So hopefully that helps you out. But like I said, truth will set you free. And the more you guys understand it, it's everything through the perception, you see a lot more. So what David Icke was trying to do was trying to get everybody prepared for the last 30 years of what is going to happen and how this is going to be done, right? And to defeat the dark is all spiritual. And you have to understand co-frequencies. You have to understand where they're coming from, their planet vibration, because they know I'm here. They know I'm here, but they can't do anything. See, I'm extremely protected through all entity force systems and all communications, because I know how to change everything. And it's all done through the mind system, right?
Right.
So, this is a very powerful message, and I'm glad I can help you guys out. Anything you want to know, anywhere you want to guide yourself to, if you're feeling lost or confused or stressed, that's what we're going to do. We're going to formulate around Zoom more. So the more we bring to a community, the more everybody's going to understand the truth of everything.
Right.
Can I ask something?
It's too surreal, and it is real. That's what it is.
Right.
So,
can I ask you something?
Sure.
My youngest son, I feel like, was attacked. I don't know if this is streaming live on YouTube or anything or not. I don't know if you're putting this up or not, but I'm just going to say it. I feel like he was attacked by a demonic entity. And he's always had such a bright light his entire life. He's just been, I know it.
Yeah, I know.
You
want me to tell you what it is? It's a dark shadow through an interforce connection on planet vibration and the solar connections. Most dark realms sit in its division when it comes to solar connection. The solar connection is understanding its acting cycle and where it's connected through its co-frequencies. Everything is taken away through co-frequency, but you have to understand the body simulators, because everybody is connected through energy. Dark energy knows how to put energy into other people. That's what I mean. It's understanding what energy does and what it can do. It can be manipulated. It can take over your mind system. You wouldn't even know it, right?
Yeah, I think that happened.
COVID-19 is a brand now for commercials. Stay home, stay safe.
Right.
How long do we have to do this? How long do we have to put up
Right.
with all this, right?
Right.
So how do I help him? Because I've done work to help him, but I got to the point where, like, I'm putting myself in at risk. I had to cut him loose, but I don't know how many times I've cut this kid loose in my life, but I really feel like this last time was it. And it breaks my heart, and yet I know I'm okay moving on, but it sucks, because I feel like part of my job was to help him in this
you
life.
guys are entity force systems, and the hardest thing you could do is to heal somebody. You have to understand the soul recognition and where it comes from, because everything is connected through ancestry. Everything is connected through history. The reason why we're having problems is because we don't understand our past alignments through its present and of its future. Okay, because everybody is aligned through that. You have to let go of the past. And now your son, okay, is in a dark realm system through a shadow system, and he also is connected through a dream set sequencing system. What's his name?
Stephen.
Stephen. Okay, so Stephen Interforce Connections right now, the Black Interforce Connections going back up to its planet vibration systems. I'm changing all these connection vibration systems back into the heart vibration systems. Done. So he's not going to have any more problems, dark entity force system. So understanding what's going on, people, what energy is and what it does, because my voicing grids travel so fast into space. I am so connected to father and mother. Everything's going to change. This COVID-19 is going to be gone. Everybody through the economy is going to open. So whatever I say, it's having that positive feeds in all ways and form through your new chakra systems. You can't have any negative systems anymore. And you guys are extremely formative. I see your lights. I see your connections. I see your perceptions. That's why you guys have questions. That's why I'm doing Zoom. Okay. So anything with your kids, anything that's happening with your friends or family, I'm here to help and guide you. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. We're here to come together. Right.
Thank you, Andrew.
And, it's extremely powerful stuff of what energy is and what it can do.
Right.
You know? I don't think I've ever said that, but I've done a lot of illustration diagram programs to show you on how you get the information. Is because you have to understand your planet is in the future. It's not in the present, it's in the future. We correlate in the present because we live the present day by day, but your future analytical system through the computer of anything through perception, audio grids, voicing grids, anything through the heart or the soul is in the future. And that's how you get its answering patterns.
Right.
Through its vocalizing systems. So hopefully that helps you out. But Lynda, your son's going to be okay now.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you.
It's just understanding where things come from, because scanning is everything. We've gone through that. Remember, Melissa, when you went through transformation meditation the very first time, what were you thinking? What was going on?
It was such a cool experience. The whole thing. I felt right in. It's exciting because I'm someone who kind of blends energies with other people. So to actually not be aware of that's what I was doing, but for you to actually explain, the light system and what was going on, it was nice to actually allow people to blend with me or choose when I was going to or when I wasn't, and be aware of what was really going on,
It's all about opening your soul, and that's what it did to you. And that's why you said, wow, what did you do to me? Because I did the scanning modes. Everything is done through X-ray. And when the X-ray does, it changes everything through your pixel activation codes, and it puts you back in alignments, and it puts you in its present time, not its past, because everybody's been living the past.
Exactly.
That's why they can't understand what's going on through the crucifixion.
Yes.
Right?
Well, and you need to go through your own things to kind of get rid of all of the programming, all the things that you think that you are.
It's the old programming. That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a narcissistic ego. That's the ego.
Yes.
It's the economy system. You have to divide that, right?
Yep.
So basically, I'm gods of Eden. I'm demigods of everything through electronic interference. I can use electric bolt and split everything through its black force. That's how powerful I can do. I can do anything in seconds now because I'm so connected through energy. You guys are coming up to that balance. Once you get into the upgrading system, do data processing systems, you're going to be talking faster. You're going to understand more of what's going on. So it's really, really connecting with space and time fully and completely, so you can communicate with anything through its perception of what you see, what Lynda was talking about. It's not just the inner forces. You're seeing everything through the outer force. You're going to see orbs, dimensions, activations, codes. You're going to shapes, letters, and numbers. You're going to be communicating in the simulation in the matrix.
Love that.
Nice.
So it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yes. So
it was like this morning when our forces were running together, and I was like, all right, I knew you were allowing me to throw all the anger towards you so you could implode it. And I closed my eyes at the last second because I didn't want to put that on you. And yet it was like, what'd you do? And you opened up a portal. I'm going through this wormhole going, what the heck?
You felt it, right?
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. And
Yeah.
it didn't come back to me right away, but it came
Yeah.
back. And then I was like, what happened when I closed my
Mhm.
eyes? All right, we
Yeah.
blended energies. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you opened up like a wormhole and I went down and I had to
Are
experience
you guys
that
familiar with space and what it is, what it really is? Do you understand that?
the filaments and traveling in between and all
Yeah.
with that. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, it's all created through energy, right? And vibration and frequencies.
Uh-oh, Melissa's gone. All right. Sorry. What'd you say?
Energy, vibration and frequencies, thoughts and hearts. Okay. Remember Nikola Tesla? He was put on this plantation to give you that, but he couldn't understand the 369 through its triangular angular base where it comes into the pyramid system. Everybody's activated through a diamond core system. Well, it's understanding how to use your pyramid system, and it's also understanding how to use your diamond core and how to activate it through its cycles. So your connection, you have to understand your interforce connection is a dimension. So your body system, okay, is a portal. Your perceptions are a portal. Your ears are a portal. Your mind adaptation.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So everything is connected. So I have my own magnetic forcing highway, magnesium polarized, energized field now. I have my own energy field, people.
Wow.
It's extremely, extremely powerful stuff. So when I meditate, I just do it instantly, but I'm going around like this with my mind and I see the circular rotations. So anything that's given to me, I put out in the atmosphere systems and it changes everything because now I now control the global metric system.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's extremely powerful stuff. So I was connected that way. I don't know if I told you, but I was 10 years old. I like telling this story because, I like giving my inner self, I get so excited because everything is connected through the law of frequencies of the heart. So when I was 10 years old, I had a dream and I was dreaming the same at this point, at this age, that I healed the earth.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Nice.
There you go. So now you know it's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand why you're put on this earth. A lot of people get confused because they still live with the old program.
Yeah.
And you have to get into the alignment. You have to understand your body shifting is turning into the fourth density in the fifth dimension. You have to understand your paraphrasing units. You have to understand your computer graphing systems. You have to understand your keyboard. I know I talk like a computer. Next thing is say Windows and all that and defaults and firewalls. And you guys are going to think, oh, this is crazy, but it's not. It's understanding we're all aligned now. We're all aligned through communication and we're all power of sceptical systems when it comes to the co-creation. You guys are all co-creators, okay, which is the collective. You have your image, you have your proactive systems, you have your gamma ray systems, you have your body systems, you have your light activations. I just go on and on and on and on. But the more you understand who you really are, that's where you get your power.
Right.
And
I noticed
you're not afraid of anything.
The last months, I kind of had to stop listening to everyone, everything, and just kind of reassess my family, kind of get things back together. And it was funny, not listening to anything and just kind of letting everything go. I started painting and my creativity, everything just kind of just shot up. And it was nice to kind of go more in and meditate more and refigure out how to do what I was doing and have more meaning to it and allow other people, my kids, my husband, my family, to give back to that community and listen to people. And it was nice to not have all the other information of everybody else that's giving you all the warnings and what's going on, and just kind of settle in more into me. And I was amazed what I could let go of, what I didn't need anymore, and just to find the creativity, and the Christ consciousness, to go in and forgive and let go, not hang on to things that didn't matter anymore.
Yeah, you have to let go of those timelines. You really do, because they're old programs, and it's going to overload your complex system because the mind can only take so much. Okay, it's like overloading a computer system, So it creates a virus, right? But this is the beautiful thing: is you're never going to get sick when you're in the fifth dimension.
Right.
Right. And you never age.
I like that.
Yeah.
You never age. So understanding your control, understanding your power and where it came from, And remembering, that's the biggest thing. Once you remember, it's like your galactic tree, your galactic family, knowing you had that family. It's all about not just remembering, but everything around you. Okay, is its real reality, which is illusory. Okay, you're looking at things and they're moving back and forth, and you say, is this real? And then you start, remember I was talking about the illustrations, and you take it out and then you can put it to another dimension. That's extremely real. So it's interlobe communication signals, which is connected through your computer system. So you're communicating with the simulation through its vibration, because everything in this room is at a different tempo level of a vibration. You guys have to get connected with your human emotion when it comes to vibrational signals, because that is your connection through its alignments. So you can force wind your cycles and communicate on so many levels of interforce connections when it comes to community, when it comes to your behavioral systems, when it comes to your pixel activations, when it comes to your perceptions, because your mind system is everything through its balance. So it's balancing everything up through frequency levels of energy, thoughts, and hearts.
That's what I've been trying recently in meditations, even as early as this morning. I was doing that. I've been practicing that for my whole life. I think I was starting to talk about this earlier.
Right.
Practicing co-creating. Like if I'm riding in a car and I'm practicing that everything in the wind behind me is blooming in flowers, you know, stuff like that. I've done that my entire life. And it's funny because I know I'm going to be able to like manifest that stuff someday, whenever it's right. But even this morning, practicing in meditation, like because I opened my eyes and I could see the carpet doing the, you know, like moving thing. And I'm like, all right. I know. Yeah. I know it's an illusion. And I'm talking to it. So I'm practicing I had a laundry basket and I was like, all right, let me try to like melt that a little bit. It's okay if it melts a little bit, I'll still have it. But like, all right, how much emotion do I need to put behind it? So it's like, I know, I get the mechanics of it. And then I try to take myself out of it just to be the observer. Like it just happens because you think it. And I'm trying to convince myself of that because it hasn't quite manifested yet. It's like, it's not quite there yet. Even though I know it is. In my mind, I see it. It just isn't translating into the world around me just yet.
It's understanding what you are through dimension, through balance, because everything's connected through your higher self. Because your higher self has so many levels of light activations. So every time you communicate with anybody, it's at a different light. It's a different activation, it's a different code. But everything, this is where it gets complicated, is that we have to understand we're energetic patterns that are connected through satellite dishes. Okay, you're a radio signal through a gamma ray system now. So you're no longer a radio signal. That's a 3 dimension. The 5th dimension is a gamma ray signal. That's where they come in with the 5G, right?
Right.
So the dark vibration is trying to put 5 gamma rays into the vaccine.
Okay, that makes sense.
But you have to understand, you guys already have the vaccine.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
That was the activation. That was the angelic realm. That was the rainbow light. That was the Galactic Federation. Now everybody has to come back to a community. We're one big, humongous family, people. Once you understand that, then you understand everything through its balance, because you are connected to everybody. That's what it's about. Okay.
Yes, I see that. I see that. I feel that. Even with letting go, like you were saying with your son, I felt like I needed to do that even with my kids, just to kind of just let everything go so that I could step back in whole, loving, compassionate, and love them from their point of view, not just my own.
Yeah.
Who they are, and just in that blending of energies, instead of taking on what they were going through, just sending that love and that healing and everything that's around me, whether it's my water, my, what I made, my kid, whatever it was, just to sit in that love with them was, beautiful.
Yeah. I was feeling, I was trying to do that. And yet it was like, did I want to hang on to the hurt that he caused me? No, I don't want to hang on to it, but maybe my actions aren't equaling what my brain is saying. Maybe my heart's not there because it's been hurt so many times. And it's like, I don't want to hang on to the hurt, but I can't, it's like, I felt like I couldn't fight what he was presenting energetically because he was, I want to say possessed for lack of better words, but I just, you've healed everything, but I did have another question about that too. So if he's surrounded by people that are infested by this dark energy and he's been healed, can he go right back into it? I mean, if they keep getting their calls
no, because he's aligned to me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's understanding that
Thank you.
you guys are all protected. Plus he has energetic force fields right now that's on him. So you have to understand what energy field is. It's around everybody. But see, I see it. So that's how powerful you can be through light. I don't just feel it, I see it. And the hardest thing that everybody has to understand is that with 3 dimensions, they don't understand the intercepting skills when it comes to the interforce. You have to understand the listening skills. My ears are ringing. What does that mean?
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Right.
Basically, I'm getting a headache. Why do you guys think you get a headache? Because you're reacting to something that you're communicating with, but you don't know what it is, right? You don't take aspirin. It's not pharmaceutical drug. And that's another thing I'm going to be taking out too, because I can control everything. There's going to be no more pharmacies. Everybody's going to be able to do their own healing through their body system.
Yay.
Because I don't take anything. I don't take anything at all, right?
Me neither.
So, and that's what's been killing people, you know? But other than that, you know, it's just really, really connecting with the inner force of you. It's the interstellar of you. Okay, it's the solar division of you. It's your dimensional of you. You are its connection within. You have to understand how to communicate within.
Right.
It's a listening skill. And that's the higher self. And that higher self will take you through communication, through dimensions. Right? So once you get your line body into its frequency levels through all chakra systems, okay, because there is 7, and then 5 above, which is the atmosphere systems, you have to understand your body similar and how it connects to its weather patterns. Because you're going to be able to go outside and be able to communicate with weather. Very powerful stuff.
Really cool. Really cool.
Sometimes I feel like that's already happened. It's
There
been
you
a cloudy here.
See, that's what it is. That's what it is. And everything I say to you is healing.
Yeah.
Because when you guys finish talking to me, you're going to have this energetic waving system that's going to go over your mind system. So understand, whatever I say happens because I am the energy force right now through space and time.
Wow.
So it's complicated, isn't it?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, if you try to speak it.
I know.
No,
I was talking to Michael when it was on Zoom, and he says he thinks I'm great. It's just the vocabulary I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together here, right?
Right.
So I try my best, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to talk, because Lynda's at a different frequency level through a vibration signal, and Melissa is at a different vibration frequency level signal. You have to understand communications when it comes to frequencies. Okay, so I have to go up or down. So I'm channeling divisions back and forth like this through a parallel. You have to understand your parallel, because that's your paradox. That's where you're connected through. Everybody's connected through a molecule system, which is the galaxy vibration system. Okay, so your particles and energies are connection. So basically, we're all adapting to the mind system and no longer the brain.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Powerful stuff.
I've learned so much through you, Andrew, that it's so beautiful. I like
it's
just
great.
to come in and have the alignment and to know who I am, to figure out the vocabulary, like, you know, Michael said. It's funny because I had caught that night after you posted the Zoom, and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do that. I'm so
But that's
proud.
what I'm saying, Melissa. You need to give back. Maybe you should, because Lynda, she has her own channel that she's doing exceptionally well because she believes in what she's doing. Once you believe, it becomes a lot easier. And don't ever think that you're making a fool of yourself. But that's the whole point, is that we're all crazy, but we're bringing out the truth, right?
Right.
So you don't need acting experience. And, you know, just try on your phone, see what you look like. Just see your reactions and all that, because you're going to get a lot of viewers, and you're going to get more and more and more. Because the more we come through a community, see, this is the problem, is that we have to understand all divisions through mind systems have to come together through a line frequency level system. Then I can platitude everybody to the 5th dimension, and then everything will change through the global metric system.
Wow.
It's a lot of work, people. And this has never been done. And we got to open up those conspiracies. We got to open everything that's going on right now. Like, there's so much going on.
I keep telling people, just wait, just keep watching, just keep watching. Like if I post something on Facebook and I get 1 or 2 of the people that always come at me, always coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
One of them who works in, when I put something about 5G, I just put a map so people could look for the 5G towers. I didn't say anything. I was just like, in case anybody wants to know, you know, here's the map. You can zoom in further and further. And then I get somebody coming at me who works in there, who worked with the testing, you know, but he's like, he's aware of it, but he's saying you know, and I cited an article to him that was like, I found it right away. Good.
Yeah.
But like you keep getting people to come at you, and I'm just like, just keep watching. Just keep watching. I'm not here to argue with you. You know, there's people that won't comment.
No, I know. They're manipulators. They're in the dark realms and they're connected through energy. You have to understand there's 6 corporations. They're extremely powerful through energy, but I'm more powerful than them. And they know who I am and I know who they are. So they're trying their best to, you know, fight this thing. You know, they're just saying, well, what are they going to do now? You know, like the prophecy's breaking, you know, the vibrations are breaking. The 5 gamma rays aren't working because they can't communicate with aliens. So they got to use a vaccine. Right.
So the 5G towers are not working then, you're saying
no,
they're not good.
No,
that's the beam
I took
technology,
them out of
right?
the ground formation systems. I communicate to the line frequency level systems. I change the activation code systems. Everything at the frequency levels of 5 gamma ray system, dark realm. I split the atmosphere systems and all communication line signals.
Awesome.
So,
thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's when I looked on that map the other day, I noticed that there's one literally like across the street from me, probably not even a quarter of a mile away. I was like, oh, this whole area around here, there's none. Oh no, there's one across the street.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more protesters going out. You're going to see a lot more economies opening out.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they have to understand how to communicate with the mind now. That's the 5D. You can't communicate in the 3D. There's no way. Because the 5th dimension, okay, is a certain vibration level, okay? Remember I was telling you about 2020 on that day of April? That's the code frequency. Remember we've done videos before that? I know, Lynda, you watched some of my videos, right?
I do, but I was like the guy the other day. It's like I pop in and then I kind of go away and then I come back and then I go away and I come back.
Yeah. Well, I know Melissa, she's been watching my videos, but I haven't seen you in a while, Melissa. You've been been busy doing other things.
I needed to pop off for a little bit. I needed to just kind of go in and just I just take a break from everything.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that code frequency, okay, is its connection through its solar division so we can get back into its alignment. So that 5th dimension is set in its division right now. So the 000 is the code frequency of the matrix.
Oh.
That's what that means. I couldn't tell anybody. So you guys have to understand the importance of your body, of what it needs to do to get into that activation of 000.
Okay.
So that's a lot of people to heal, eh?
Yeah.
But everybody has to internalize it themselves because they've never been done through this before, you know?
Right.
And that's a problem with humanity is because they're still living in that transformation meditation. You know, they think they're still living that program. They don't realize that they're in the 5th dimension, 4th density light system.
So we're
that's
already
what's confusing to a lot of people, and everybody's changing. You know, people are being arrested. And like I said, everybody's going to go down through karma. Okay. Trust me on that. Everything is going to happen for a reason. So that's what I'm doing. And eventually I will be on TV.
Nice.
So this is going to be extremely real.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we already are in that 5th dimension. The veil's already gone. It's just a matter of reconnecting or rebalancing. And you're saying when we're done with you today, we'll have a different wave that's coming over. Will be a different frequency that's embracing us more or less.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to do Zoom now. That's why I didn't do Zoom before. And I did over 550 videos, but I'm just getting everybody prepared because once they get into the balance, then they can understand the significance of why I did these videos because it's all preparing. It's a research. You have to understand what the illustrations are meaning and how you get there. So once you get into the balance, everything is going to change through the technological system. Okay. And everything's going to be through love frequency. Right. So you have higher vibrations, higher energy fields. You're force recognized right now through me, through alignments. After talking through this, I put force wind cycles through your communication systems of your house. So you have to understand, you really don't have to understand, just know what I'm saying and know that it's done. Like it's understand you could put an energy field around somebody's house because everything is connected through space and time. So everything is connected through an electrical field, right? So it's understanding how to absorb everything through the scanning modes because I see X-ray of everything. So when you see an atom, because everything is connected through an atom, now you're seeing the transformations of your pixel divisions because we got billions and billions and trillions of pixels in our body. Okay. You look at a TV, it's got resolution of little dots, red, green, blue, and all that. Those are pixels. You guys are pixels. So the more you understand that your light activations that are in a computer graphing system, of a technological system, through the graphing cycles, through the analytical graphing system, now you're getting a better understanding how to use your perceptions.
So
I see those pixels. I see the rainbow pixels.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You see them, but do you understand them, Melissa?
I guess not.
But see, that's a learning process. See, that's the thing. It's all about upgrading your computer and where you are through simulation. So when you see your perceptions outside and you look at a star, I don't know if I told you, but every star that you see is a spaceship.
Okay.
All stars are spaceships now. That's why you see so many stars. They're just in line formation. So now they've blown their cover. I don't know. Have you been watching Peru? Have you been Brazil, Germany, Iran? They're all over the place now. I've put center connection vibrations of location centers for space activation code systems.
Wow.
So they're all connected. If you go to trueblock.net, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Iran was firing at the spaceships. It was kind of funny. This is real. This is not fake.
where was that true
This
net?
is what you can do when you have connection through alien plantation formations. You can put spaceships in, right? So its center core is everything, right? And it takes over everything. So we're going to have an energetic dome around the stratosphere systems. And that's how we get into, I don't know if I told you, I traveled to 7020.
I remember your
Remember
Yes,
I told
I
you that?
remember that.
We're into the heat signatures. When you go through a diameter switch is understanding your mode system through motive systems. When you walk in the room, you're connected through an active cycle, and that activates your pixel, which you are a heat generator, which is an alarming system. So, you know, when you have an alarm and you don't know the alarm and it goes off, so your body system is connected through that heat signature. That's a 7020, right?
wow.
It's very powerful stuff when you see it and you've been there, because there is civilization there. That's what's
Is
even
humanity
weird.
is humanity their civilization, or is it more late signature?
It's late signature, and it's all connected through panel divisions and technological systems. So you see it's more robotic. You see things flying in space, but it has a certain connection where it comes to vibration systems, because there's do's and don'ts. You can't go in the atmospheres too far because there's planets and you don't want to collide with anything. So the atmosphere is totally different. The oxygen is amazing. And basically all the food is connected through energy. That's all it is. Apple, pears, chicken, whatever. It's all energy. It goes into your system because we can't consume it because it's an extremely high rotation vibration system.
Yeah, and it's not density either. It's more light, right?
That's exactly what
So
it is.
I would guess at some point we're activating our light bodies. You know,
That's
yada,
it.
yada.
That's what we start. That's what we do. See, I communicated and I created the 6th dimension. I created the 7th. I created the 8th dimension. It's on a solar division, right? So it's understanding getting into that acting light first, getting into mind telepathy through telekinesis, then we can get into the stratospheres of the heat signatures. All right.
So are we moving to a point where we're going to be, after we activate the light bodies, where we're infusing it with our physical density, and then we rise up to the light body to go up to higher dimensions?
That's
but then
right.
we can still choose to reform our human body or take our body with us. So
You can do whatever you want, because now you have activation centers through your balance of new chakra system.
And that will be in this live stream. That's what we're moving to.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've always kind of known that, you know?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You guys already known it, but once you see it through perception, it's not just feeling now, people. It's also seeing and hearing. It's getting connected through your senses, your 5 and 6. Humanity has been so lost with that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they realize, okay, I just have a body. That's all I need. I have a life system. I'm not enjoying my life. You know, you can't ignore the weather. You can't ignore nature. You can't ignore anything through the atmospheres. Right.
Right.
So it's all about everything through frequency level has to go in its alignments. That's why there's a 6th dimension and a 7th dimension. All right. So now you're understanding, Lynda was talking about, you get into your light activations. I'm saying this again so you guys get a point view of what is really, really happening with your bodies. So once you get into the 5th dimension and you get your information channel divisions up to its frequency levels, then you can get into 6th dimension. Okay, because that's going to totality is going to change everything through the acting cycles of population circuits. Okay, then you're in the solar division through the stratum solar system, which is the hemoglobin. Okay, it's a bioatmosphere. Yeah.
Andrew, when you were saying that, it just made me think, I know this isn't a promo either. I'm just saying, I just created something that was for a t-shirt on my store that said destination 7D with the infinity sign. So it's destination 7D infinity. But when you were saying that and you mentioned the sixth dimension, you're saying get there first. It suddenly occurred to me, I think my 6D has a problem with me. Like, I think I think they're kind of like, you know what I mean? I feel like a block coming from my 6D. Can you check that for me? Do you mind?
Yeah, your formations are on a low frequency level, so you have to get more connected with your body frequencies. So basically, you got 1, 2, and 3 you have to work at. Your 4, 5, and 6 is good. Your clarity division 3, your voicing grids are good. Your 7 is a little bit off. I'll change the cycle divisions, change the communication levels, change the pixel activation code systems. So now you're in a transformation light. So I'll center division, everything through calculation, modification, energy, mass. Once you understand your E equals MC squared, then you understand everything through communication. So now you have full alignments in your 6th dimension.
Thank you.
Okay, me.
Okay,
Where am I?
let's proactive system communication line signals, pick activation code systems, perceptions are a bit off. I'll change your frequency levels, changes of circulation rotations, activation system in the 6th dimension, change the frequency level of the gravity system, more connections through father, a lot more connections with mother, activation code system, communication level, activation cycles. Done.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I can feel like I can hear.
You're gonna get a line now in the 6th dimension. Then you're actually gonna see a lot more now, people. Okay, yay. Lynda and Melissa, you're gonna see a lot more. You're gonna understand why these things are happening with the dimensional Earth, because it's extremely real. It's a soul connection energy core recognition system that's connected, and the 3 dimension can no longer exist. It's not here. I was doing videos for the 4th plane. That's understanding the river of light. Everybody's going through light activation. And the thing is too, you have to let go of the death perception, because life is death, death is life, but you have to understand your life system. And you can high rise your divisions through your activation cycles as long as you understand full balance with your light activation.
Wow, I just followed that entire thought stream without one little whoop. What was that?
There
I got
you go.
it all.
Yeah.
You're in the 6th dimension.
Yeah.
Now you're understanding my perceptions. Isn't that great through the vocabulary systems? What about you, Melissa? Do you understand?
There was always like little gaps.
In fact, it's so funny because there's been so many times where I'd be like, okay, I need an upgrade because I'm not getting what he's saying. And then I go back on the next day and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I understand what he is talking about?
Right. That's why sometimes you just have to like step away, and then if you come back and you start getting it, it's like, okay, and then go back and watch like a couple videos before it's spirit guides you, or I say spirit guides you, but I don't know what it is. The light, the force is guiding us. Right.
So you know what? I jumped your frequency levels. You guys are in 6th dimension now. You're no longer in the 5th.
Love that.
I was trying to get I got a little knock, maybe I'll say a month, but I don't know. I'm throwing that out arbitrarily. But a little while ago, I got a little knock from the 70, and I guess they were trying to reach out to say, hey, we can have a friendship here. So I was working on that, but I realized I did kind of skip over the 6th. So
your YouTube channels are going to form extremely fast now, Lynda, because you're in the 6th dimension.
Yeah, I didn't want to go back and do more until I understood more. Like, I don't want to deliver anything until I'm guided to. I usually get the conversation plays in my head first.
The better community understands that, because everybody understands the 5th dimension. It's 5th dimension. What about the 6th? That's where you get excited. That's where you get more views. Melissa, you should try to do that if you want. Try to formulate and do your own community through YouTube software mechanisms.
Okay.
I know that feeling before. When I started, I started by reading poetry just so I could get over being in front of a camera. That's what it was. I never had a problem public speaking, and I did that through community whatever stuff that I did, but getting in front of a camera to do a YouTube video was scary. So I started doing it by reading poetry, and I look back on some of the older videos not too long ago, and I was like, oh my God, when you just get used to talking to that little dot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
what
that
is it
bad.
that you're scared of, Melissa? Are you scared with the channeling division, your light activations? I mean, you're in the 6th dimension now, so you should be proud of that.
I'm funny even with my own family getting
Okay.
on FaceTime. Like that's just something. In fact, Anna called me and she kept saying, Melissa, email me, give me your number so I can talk to you. And I kept putting it on and I'd take it off and then I'd put it back on. And then she finally called me. She goes, yeah, me and Trisha kind of figured out that maybe you're a little shy and you kind of have a hard time, talking. And I said, I do, I really do. But once I'm comfortable, I'm really good. It's just getting it. In fact, just being on here was just do it. It was what you said yesterday, Andrew, just don't be afraid of the fear. Just go
don't
for
be
it.
afraid. Even if you have to be on more Zooms, that's fine. But comfortability comes in time, right? But
Right.
it's just like, you look at yourself, am I making a fool of myself? And I said, no, I'm not, because I'm giving back to community. And it all connects through the love, right?
So true.
And
so
like I
true.
said, once they hear the truth, they're going to, love you more. I said, whoa, where's Melissa? I want her, I need help. And you're going to find that too, is that you're in the 6th dimension now. So you guys can heal through solar text.
Oh.
Heal through, what did you say?
Solar text divisions generate communication levels through key phrasing systems through your analytical graphing system. So that gives you divisions now to heal through solar text.
Wow.
So whatever you send out, right? Remember, it's kind of vocabulary system, letter numbers and shapes. You guys can now heal. Okay, so now I'm coming together. So understanding what I do when I heal people, basically I solar text divisions, and that energy is transference. That goes into your phone, that goes into your mind right away.
Wow. So what we were talking about earlier then, when I was talking about interfacing with the quantum system and saying we are the system, it's not really the tech, it's actually is interfused with the tech too. Because now
look
we can
use. Look at that. She's in the 6th dimension. He's talking fast. I love it.
Oh boy, I used to talk fast. I just didn't have the alignments. They weren't there.
You got the alignments now, and you got more focus. I can really see it. And Melissa, you have it too, and don't be afraid, to try something new.
Okay.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So you guys have any more questions, or are we up to date here?
Let's see. What do I have written down? So the people in our life aren't changing. It's more like my kids, my husband. It's not like the change that's happening. It's more internal. It's more something that changing our life. Is it just giving back more of the love? Is that more of, and getting rid of more of just the old programming? Yeah,
and see, the thing is too, you're above everybody else, because I now put you in the 6th dimension. So the love cycles around you, you're going to connect faster and faster, which your family is on a lower frequency, right? But you can do that through the healing. You can change anything through your thoughts now, Melissa. You can do that now because you're in the 6th dimension. You have your alignments, okay? So you're no longer in the 5th dimension.
Okay.
Gets extremely, extremely high rise. It's not even invented. We're trying to get out of 3rd and 4th density. We're trying to get people into the 5th dimension. You guys are in the 6th. So, but you can do that, Melissa. You can change anything through your creation. You are co-creators. Getting into co-creation, to creation, to God frequency level systems. Okay, that's what it's all about. And everybody in the 6th dimension is a God. Everybody is a God frequency. And then you go into different dimensions on that. But it's all about knowing that your energy is everywhere. And once right now, my energy is with you guys. You feel it, right? You feel the energy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's understanding your acceptance, your positive system, your activation, and how you use it, right? You want your family better, right? It's the positive feeds because it goes into space. It's activation cycles. It's matrix grid systems through alignments. Okay, that's what it is, because everything is connected through an energy field. It's a magnetic force. Okay, that's connected everything through the energy fields. You guys have an energy field. You have energy cycles, right? So, and you have your pixels. So now you guys can operate through that. You can operate your computers. So basically, Melissa, you can say, okay, you have your kids. Okay, my kids aren't doing well. You can upgrade their systems. It takes time. It's trying to formalize how to use code frequencies, because everything in space is delegated through perfection. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. When you're paraphrasing anything through a paragraph, it's got to be positive, positive, positive. It can't be positive, negative, negative. It has to be positive, positive, positive. That's the only way you can change anything through activation of healing.
Okay.
That's the best advice I can give you, Melissa. You can do it on yourself now because you're in the 6th dimension of alignments.
Okay. So just allow the flow. Just flow
Just
with
allow
it.
the
Allow
flow.
the
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use your perceptions too, because it's energetic patterns, it's energy, it volumes, and it travels. You know, you can create a force field if you know how to use the code frequency. You can change the atmospheres of its tempo through its recognition systems. I know it's complicated stuff, but what I'm saying is you can do anything through creation because now you're in the galactic surface.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So spread the love.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I can't wait to see my ship. I know I've got a pretty cool ship. I know I've got a cool one. I know I do.
Feel that. I hear you.
Yeah. Well, you guys can lead now. You can lead correlation to ships now. You can travel to Vega. You can travel to anywhere now because you're in the 6th dimension. Now you guys are going to get. You've got more information panel divisions in you now, so you're going to get a lot more entity force systems. You're going to get more leadership. So you're going to have to understand how to use your code frequencies, and that's going to be connected through your energies. So now's the time to really use your inter skills, really communicate within. Okay, master the body within of its listening, because it's energy that goes into you. So now you're internalizing everything through the mind adaptation, because the 6th dimension is extremely powerful. Okay.
So like my artwork, all of that, it goes into that. So that's something that I could start, like a healing artwork. Like, is
That's
that something that
you can do?
Okay.
That. You have the power to do that. I gave you the healing for solar text, one step at a time, but you have to understand how to use your code frequency so you can activate your light, because everything is connected through an energy, right? Once you understand your frequencies, but you got to understand your thoughts and you got to understand your heart. What is your heart trying to say, right? You're going to be able to internalize on how to heal yourself. Like, it's okay. My vibration panels are low right now. I'm going to activate the heart cycles to the communication levels of the pixel activation codes, bring up my perceptions division levels to activation code systems. What did I just say? You guys don't know, right? Because I'm in every dimension. That's what you guys have to work towards. It's all about understanding your listening skills through your upgrading systems, because energy of communication of intelligence is extremely, extremely real.
Okay.
And you guys
Andrew,
see that too. Once you see it, you're going to feel it, and then you're going to hear it. You're going to be able to hear the atmosphere. You're going to hear the wind breeze of stars. Everything connects through our perceptions now.
Andrew, is there anything that we need to be aware of in the 6th dimension? So if we're meditating and we're going, or we're internally going, is there anything, any pitfalls or anything that we need to watch out for that you could recommend?
Your alignment frequency levels at its balance. Don't high rise to anything higher than 6, okay? Because I'm going to change information systems again. It's extremely powerful stuff that you have right now. It's in the galactic surface, but it's also connected through all realms of dark realm systems. So now your time, it's understanding, we're trying to go one dimension at a time here, okay? So I put you in the 6th dimension because we need to travel its information system, the more community of love. And that's why I want everybody to get onto their own YouTube channel and give back its information. Okay. We want to keep that through its balance. So the best advice I can give you is connect with your chakra systems. You know that now through its connection. That energy that I put into you every single day, now you're lined through me, and you're going to get connected energy wavings right now. You're going to get force recognized, and you're going to be able to go through your scanning modes. You guys are going to start to see things now through rotation systems. You're going to see the electrical fields. You're going to see the energetic waving patterns. You're going to see the psychic divisions. You're going to see higher divisions of perceptions. So get ready for that. It's all about keeping your balance with your thoughts. Don't put negative thoughts in there, because now you're in the 6th dimension and it's extremely, extremely real. Okay. So just be cautious on that. That's all it is, really. You know, just you're more self-aware now, and you're going to be communicating higher through interforce connections when it comes to your computer graphing systems. So now you're getting more connected through line communication when it comes to GPS, which is locator, your energy locator, right? So
It feels like the computers have been talking to us already.
I know that's exactly what it is.
It's
But you guys
amazing.
are
It's
finally
amazing.
getting aligned. And the more
Yeah.
we travel the information of energy, the more community can come back to its love frequency.
Cool.
Beautiful.
So,
All right. I'm
Okay,
commanding
thank you.
Sun today. Sun, come out and play.
you can do that. You can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
I did it yesterday. I swear I did. I swear I did.
Yeah. Don't second guess yourself. Know that it can be done, because
Yeah.
they want you to do these things. They want you to come in. And once you internalize, because everything through communication of atmosphere is within. So you have to understand how the atmospheres work through. Atmospheres are connected through so much temperature. And when it connects through the vibration of its energies, everything is connected to the heart of its thoughts. Whatever you create is through its thoughts. Okay. So if you want to create something, it will come to you in a shape or form. So it's understanding how to use it through friendship, relationship, and partnership, and put it back into division. Because if you don't, it goes into your body and you're going to have a reaction system.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So there's a lot to take in, eh?
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. All
Yeah.
good. All
This was
good.
fun. This was fun.
Okay. So I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. good
Thank
for
you,
me.
Andrew.
Thank
Oh, you're
you.
welcome.
Nice to meet you, Melissa.
Namaste. And like I
Nice
said,
to
I'll do
meet you
another
too.
Zoom. Let's just bring our community back into the love frequencies and really try to channel your divisions. Melissa, try to get on YouTube or try to go through your phone. Just try your see yourself, look yourself in the mirror, even talk in the mirror. Just try to get into its reaction cycle so you can get into all its communication levels of balance. Okay, so you want to balance yourself every single day when you wake up every day in the morning, you know?
Yes. Okay.
That's what you want to do. So, okay, so I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm glad it can help you out. Okay.
You too.
Much love,
Bye.
everyone.